Hi, guys. How are you? So the last hour has been an adventure. I don't want to spend too much time on it. It's a freaking pain in the ass that I had to deal with. But we're live. How are you? Sorry for the 49-minute delay. I've been flustered before, but this is like my favorite event. I mean, outside of a major, like I love this. I love this show, and for me not to have internet was a bad omen, first of all. And hey guys, it's a bad omen, first of all, because things just are not off to a rip roaring start. So yeah, I came home and my Alexa wasn't working. My Wi-Fi on my phone. Sorry, I'm having trouble understanding. Alexa's having trouble understanding. So then I couldn't connect to DraftKings. So that was weird. Then the Wi-Fi wasn't working on the Alexa. So I knew I had a problem. I tried to use my computer here, and that wasn't connecting. And I said, "Oh shit! Well, this could be a bit of a problem. I got no computer. I got no internet, no Wi-Fi. Turn my TV on. TV's out. I checked Verizon. Checked the apps to see if there was like a construction or an outage, scheduled outage of some kind, because this never really happens. Couldn't find anything. Getting more frustrated. And that's good, Red. Wi-Fi week. Troy, that's funny. Good joke. It is Wi-Fi week. So what I did, you guys might like this, because this is going to be an announcement for all you longtime watchers of the show. Big news in Nagelland. So I go downstairs to the gym and asked if they had any internet problems, any Wi-Fi issues, did any construction or anything like that. No. But my man Mario downstairs gave me this couch, and all around good guy, just happens to run a loud establishment. It drives me crazy. So anyway, he gives me his Wi-Fi password. I come upstairs, put it on the computer, bang biscuit, I'm in. So shout out to Mario, Wolfpack Fitness, downstairs, for hooking me. There's no show tonight without Mario. So we should all appreciate the fact that Mario hooked us up. I have internet. I don't have an Alexa. I don't have TV. I don't have Wi-Fi on my phone. But here we are. It's all thanks to Mario downstairs. But the big announcement is that he told me yesterday, or what's today, Tuesday? Yesterday. They're moving. They're moving in July. How about that? Things coming up rosy for Jeffrey. It's going to be quiet as shit here in August. I'm fucking pumped. I hope they put in whatever the quietest store possible is. Now, knowing my luck, it'll probably become like a fucking hen house or something. There's fucking roosters downstairs. Knowing my luck. But we're going to hold out hope that, maybe we get, I don't even want a hair salon. I don't know what I want. I don't want any food establishments, because it'll fucking stink up here. So I got to figure out what I want. But just something quiet, something that doesn't take up 15 spaces in the parking lot. So when I come home from work, I have a place to park. Love Mario. Great guy. Internet provider. Couch provider. Nice as could be. Kind of glad he's leaving. I feel bad saying that considering how helpful he was tonight. But, so shout out to Mario downstairs. Anybody saying anything? What would I give for a bagel shop? I did not take the quiet paddle to the router. That's funny. The guys are funny. All right. Anyway. All right. So, I want to talk about match play. Can we get started? 6 minutes in? I got no shout outs. Oh, is today the 23rd? No, it's tomorrow. Okay. Well, tomorrow's March 23rd. It's like a fucking holiday for me, right? Well, not really. A holiday. It's a big day. My close personal friend, Jay Seals. Seals323. Jay Sealsy. I don't know what name he goes by. But, and I fucked this up last year. Our boy Joe Nicely, Rotoballer fame, the Turn podcast. Tomorrow, March 23rd, happy birthday to Jay and Joe. Big birthday. Big birthday tomorrow. Joe Nicely, who reminded me last year because I did this whole song and dance about my buddy Jay, not realizing that Joe Nicely had the same birthday. But anyway, two really good guys. And Jay's one of my closest friends. So, my favorite person in the world. Anyway. No Bagels Bracket League, but that would have been, that. You know what? Fucking Gio, man, that was a good idea. You should have sent me that shit on Monday. I would have put that together. God damn it. I wonder if I could do that. I don't have internet. I'm not dealing with all this shit tonight. No. Next year. All right. All right, so what do I want to do first? I have a lot to say about match play and everything else. But there is a opposite field event over in Punta Cana in the DR. So I took a little peek. You know, you got Joel Damon, you got Johnny Vegas, you got Sahith Theegala over there. I'm going a little off the rails. I have to make a one and done pick. I'm gonna take Bryce Garnett. Now you can say, "Oh, Nagel, what the hell are you thinking? Taking Bryce Garnett?" Let me tell you what I'm thinking. If you look at Bryce Garnett's OWGR, you will see that almost all of his finishes are on seaside courses, Mayakoba and Punta Cana and Puerto Rico. Maybe he loves himself a little Paspalum. Who knows? I played Russell Knox in a matchup last week against Bryce Garnett. Bryce Garnett started out with 3 bogeys on the front and then had 3 birdies on the back and played some professional golf. So I think that he just finished, 7th in Puerto Rico about a month ago. And I'm going to take a flyer on Bryce Garnett. And if you don't like it, I don't care. There's an Adam Svensson possibility. There's another person that I can't remember right now. I didn't have time to look it up because I had internet issues. I don't know what you're saying. So yeah, Punta Cana. I'm going to go with Bryce Garnett as my one and done pick. I'm not betting him or anything. He's like in the top 10 in betting. It's not that ridiculous. So I like him. All right, match play. Is the music too loud? Can you even hear it? I got the local classical station on. Who the hell knows what they're gonna play? So I want to get that Punta Cana thing out of the way. I still haven't made my second one and done pick for this match play. I probably will by the end of the show. I think I know where I'm going to go, but I'm just going to look a little bit. I'm going to look into it a little bit more. Oh, I could do that. All right. All right, so let me try to say some things that I don't think you may have heard yet this week. Maybe you have. I don't know. But I have a very specific strategy that I'm using this week. That I'm trying this week. I'm going to try. Much like last week at the Valspar, where in years past I had a terrible record I had to change things up, and I did, and I was better. It wasn't great, but I was better. And also, it's kind of the same thing with match play. Last year, I have not had a lot of success in this event, despite the fact that I love it. Everybody loves it. All right? All right, so in the past, 2018, I took Paul Casey as my one and done. He finished 17th. He did not make it out of the pool. He lost in a playoff to get out of the pool. I think he lost to Kyle Stanley, believe it or not. I think it was Kyle Stanley. So that sucked. 2019, I did have Matt Kuchar, who finished in second, but nobody else advanced. I had a bunch of T24s, a couple guys that didn't win a match. Listen to this lineup of killers I had, and I finished 94th. I had Brooks, Reed, Cantlay, and Cam Smith. I didn't get one. Not one of those guys did anything that week. Brooks, Reed, Cantlay, and Cam Smith in 2019. All on the same team. Finished 94th. Not great. I had Benny on that team. I had JT as my one and done. One of my one and dones. He finished T24. I did have Kuchar, though, finish in second. And last year, I had two guys finish T18. Well, we're going to talk about last year's team as I talk about this year's team. Okay. So here's the stuff that you have heard. You've heard about Pete Dye. You've heard about motivation with the Masters on the horizon. You've heard about good iron players or wedge players. You've heard about the Texas narratives. You've heard about the lefties. You've heard about the Euros. You've heard about Well, that's pretty much it. If you take a look at some of the guys that have won their pools, once or twice in the last 2-3 years, you got Rose, Casey, Kisner, Kuchar, Poulter, Louis, Sergio, Kyle Stanley, Harmon, Hatton, Reed, Cam Smith, Siwoo Kim. You got short knockers in there. You got good putters in there. You got bad putters in there. You got distance guys. You got pedigree. You have match play experience. You guys with no match play experience. So you could take every single one of these fucking narratives. How do I want to say this? Okay. There's a lot of narratives, is my point. There's a lot of different ways that you can go. Now, if the last couple of years, when this bracket comes out, and I sit here and I analyze every fucking pool and every potential matchup, 1 round later, 2 rounds later, 3 rounds later, it could be too much. There's no fucking way of knowing. You can make assumptions. You can make guesses. You can make best guesses. You could pick two guys out of each pool and try to get a certain amount of matchups. But all it takes is for some scrub to make 3 birdies in a row, and then all of a sudden, everything goes to shit, just like your college basketball bracket. There aren't a lot of St. Peter's or I don't even know how to say this. There are, though. It's a very equal playing field. You're going to get upsets. There are dominant teams, but I mean, it can flip so fast in a hurry. And then all of a sudden it's like, Augusta's in 2 weeks. Who cares? You don't want to fall into that trap. So I spent so much time projecting matchups and trying to figure out how the easiest path and everything else. And it just doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't matter. I don't know the specific stat off the top of my head. Well, I know one specific stat. I think the way I broke this down, what I would suggest that you do is that rather than looking at everybody in the pool or everybody, the 2 pools or the 4 pools in one quadrant and trying to figure out, looking ahead and looking at paths, fuck all that. Fuck all that. Just worry about the first match. The first match. It's the only thing I care about. Last year, all the pool winners, the 16 pool winners, 12 of them won their first match. 2 of them got a half. They tied. All right, that's 14 out of the 16. Won or tied. The 2 guys that lost their first match needed to get into a playoff, and they won a playoff and got in and advanced. So you need a lot of luck involved to advance if you lose your first match. You need to win your next 2 matches. You need the guy that beat you to lose a match along the way, and then maybe you can play him in a playoff. You have to win your first match. Nothing else matters. The path and who's advancing, the other match in your pool, the other match in the pool after you, the other match 2 pools down. It doesn't matter. You have to win your first match. If you lose your first match, you're probably going home. So that's all I did. I just looked at first matches. You got 32 matches, and I picked out maybe 8 or 10 that I really liked, and I built my team from that. Now, I had to get squeamish once. I had to take my best, what I thought was my best live dog to make my DraftKings lineup work. But first match, every Sunday, if my lineups are dead and I don't have, my outright doesn't have a chance, what I like to do is I'll play a matchup parlay. And I usually do okay. Might be 6 or 7 or 8 or 9 legs, and I usually lose 2 or 3. Fine. Maybe I'll push one. Maybe I'll lose 2. But I go 6-2, or 6-2, 7-2, whatever. I'm usually pretty good. If I just have a matchup, all right, who's going to play better that day? Now, it's match play. It's not head-to-head stroke play. That is a difference. There are some things that you can glean from Pete Dye, Texas guy. He's an Aussie. He's a Euro. He putts well on Poa. He putts well on Bermuda. He's whatever. Pete Dye. He won here. He won there. That's a Pete Dye course. He won here. That's a Pete Dye course. Yes, that's all valid. But all I looked at was the first match. Now, can you win your first match and still not advance? Yes. I'm not saying that if you win your first match, you're going to advance. I'm saying that if you lose your first match, you're probably not going to advance. Last year, my dog shit team, I had Xander. His first match, he tied with Andy Sullivan. He was fucking lucky to get that tie. I had Victor Hovland. He lost to Kevin Streelman. And Matthew Fitzpatrick, he lost to Jordan Spieth. I had Sungjae Im. Now, he won. He beat Russell Henley. 1 up. But on day 3, he lost to Victor Perez, and Victor Perez advanced. Taylor Gooch got his ass kicked by Webb Simpson, 6-5. Brendan Todd Watch, lost to Harris English, 1 up. So all these guys that I played, worried playing Xander, worried about if he's going to face John Rahm in the next round or in the semifinals or quarterfinals or whatever it is, and worried about Scotty Scheffler in the pool and figuring out who's playing who and where's the matchup and if I can get it doesn't fucking matter. You lose your first match, you're dead. Dead. DOA. So our focus this year is your first match. What are the first matchups that I like? We'll highlight them. We're going to play those guys. And if they all do well, that's great. And then you just hope for the best. We got the ball rolling. We're not giving up. We're in this thing. If we win our second match, then we might have something. Now, they might end up losing in a playoff or something. But at least I get to live the fight another day. So we're going to try this strategy because what we tried in the past was dog shit. We're not looking too far ahead. We're just playing the guy in front of us. Don't beat that guy. We'll worry about tomorrow. And we'll worry about who we have to play later on. For now, let's just win today. Or half. Let's just stay alive. All right? All right. So, you got your bracket? I don't know how we're going to do this. I'm just going to start in the left, start at the top, and I'll work my way around. Is that fair? That's fair. Okay. I don't know what you're saying. I'm not going to let it annoy me. I'm not even going to read it. You don't like this for the interaction anyway. Remind me to do one and done later. I looked at all this bullshit from last year. You're talking about the only one seed made it to the final, made it past pool play last year. Of course, it was wrong. But in 2019, 5 of them did. 2018, 5 of them did. So how many 1 seeds are going to advance to pass the pool play this year? I don't fucking know. The number 2 seeds, 17 to 32. 4 of them. 5 of them. Last 3 years. Number 3 seeds, 33 to 48. 3, 5, 3. Last year, 49 to 64. 8, 2, 3. 8 last year. Is that an anomaly? Are you going to build your bracket with 2 or 3 guys from each seeding? You could do that. 4 from each. And hope to get lucky. But just remember, if you pick 4 number 1 seeds, there are 12 number 1 seeds that you're not picking. That seems like a lot. So fuck it. I'm doing all this math. I'm throwing all this calculating. How many went to the Sweet 16? How many went to the Final 8? It doesn't fucking matter. Just win your match that day. Win your first match. Then we'll talk. That's my strategy. That is my strategy. Not a lot of chatter about the importance of the first match out there. Somebody mentioned it. I didn't hear it. Good take. Quality take. Great take. You're right on top of it. If you don't win your first match, you're fucked. So, first pool. That's the Rahm, Reed, Cameron Young, Sebastian Munoz pool. Rahm versus Sebastian Munoz. You guys know how I feel about Rahm? You may or may not know how I feel about Sebastian Munoz. Sebastian Munoz, Mr. like first round leader, go out there the first day, make 6, 7, 8 birdies. It's possible. It's possible. Pete Dye course, chipping and putting might be important. Sebastian Munoz lost to Rahm in this event last year. Hung with him for a little bit. I ended up, I think, losing by 1 or 2. And I don't know, Bassie's been playing some decent golf. Do I give him a puncher's chance? Yeah. Yeah, I do. Go out there and make 6, 7 birdies? It's possible. Rahm's putter's not cooperating? It's possible. So since I don't love Rahm in that match, we're not going to play Rahm because he might lose his first match. Patrick Reed, what's his name? Cameron Young. Got Reed, Mr. Match Play. Been playing like shit. Cameron Young, great young up-and-coming player. Who's going to win that match? I don't fucking know. If Patrick Reed wins, am I going to be surprised? No. Cameron Young beats Reed? Would I be surprised? No, not surprised. It's a fucking coin flip. I have no idea who's going to win. So we're not picking that match. All right? So that's that pool. Brooksy, Shane Lowry, HV3 EVR. Brooksy. I think this is his last event before the Masters. Been playing okay. Seems to be tuning up. In 2019, he did not, I don't think he won a match, and then finished second at the Masters. So I don't think that his finish here is going to be some type of indication of how he's going to play in 2 weeks. Kind of got a bad deal with the players, with the wind and everything else. You throw that out. Maybe things clicked, and he's ready to go. Does he need 3 or 4 matches to be ready? He usually always plays the week before a major. Now, I don't think he's playing Valero because that would make the Masters, I think, 5 events in a row. Right? Because he played Honda, he played the Players, he played Valspar. He's playing this, and if he plays next week, there's no chance he's doing that. So this is it. I'm always worried about Brooksy's motivation. I hate Eric Van Rooyen. I always have. I wish Brooks saw him and his stupid pants and his stupid mustache and his caddy with his stupid man bun and said, I'm going to kick this guy's ass. Fuck this. But then I remember Brooksy is kind of a bit with the dye hair and everything else. He's he's not exactly a fashion icon himself. Although he thinks he is. So I don't think Brooks is going to have the same pent-up aggression that I do towards EVR. And since I'm not really sure that Brooks needs this, that he wants this, he might think he's ready. There is that aspect of like match play and Brooks in competition and everything else. But if that were true, that Brooks just could want to beat the guy in front of him, he has that mentality. If that was true, he wouldn't have fucking no-showed this event in 2019 when he was obviously in good form because he went to the Masters 2 weeks later and finished second. So I'm just going to take a pass. Shane Lowry, HV3. HV3, another guy I don't really care for. And Shane Lowry, although Shane Lowry's good at a Pete Dye track, he's got a good record at the Heritage, everything else. Hasn't been great in this event. And can he lose to Harold Varner? Yeah. But can he beat Harold Varner? Yeah. Am I sure? Do I feel confident either way, neither one of those guys? No. All right, so fuck those guys. All right, moving on. Bryson, Gooch, Westwood, Dick Bland. I'm not playing Bryson. Who's he playing? Dick Bland? Do I love Bryson in that matchup? No. Am I going to pick Dick Bland to beat Bryson? I feel great about it? No. That's a bridge too far for me. That's way too squeamish, even for me. That's way too squeamish. I can't. You want to put your balls out there. You want to take a camp chance. I hate Bryson. I think Bryson sucks. I think he's hurt. I think he's not a good fit for this golf course. It's a terrible spot. It's an easy fade. But Dick Bland? Come on. No. Sorry. I can't do it. Got no balls. Taylor Gooch was terrible dog shit in this event last year. Westy's a match play veteran. They're both ball striking bastards. If Gooch beat Westy, I wouldn't be surprised. But if Westy beat Gooch, wouldn't be surprised. I can't. I just don't. I don't like Westwood to beat Gooch there. I think Gooch is a better player than he was last year when he got fucking trounced by Webb. But if he could lose to Webb 6-5, he could lose to Westy 3-2. But can Gooch beat Westy? Fuck yeah, he can. It's like 50 times better than he is right now. But does that mean anything in a match play? No. Westy might take this guy to the fucking woodshed. But again, I got no balls. Can't do it. All right? So fuck those guys. DJ, Max Homa, Matt Wolf, Mackenzie Hughes. Now we got something. DJ against Mackenzie Hughes. You know what I've been hearing a lot of chatter about this week? Mackenzie Hughes and making a lot of putts, and he won his pool last year, and he's he can hole out from make these long putts and magic beans and all that shit. Okay. I'll give you that. I'll say, okay, that's fair. Mackenzie Hughes could pull a match out of his ass. Fair. But just remember that. Just remember that take. That we all like Mackenzie Hughes this week, right? Just remember that. And then you got Dustin Johnson. It's been sporadic at best. Pops up here. Nice closing round on at the Players. Valspar, he was okay. I was watching DJ coming down the stretch because whoever he was playing, I had DJ in a match. Oh, Martin Keimer. I had DJ over Martin Keimer, minus 235. And, DJ, inexplicably, on 16, takes a 3-wood out, puts it in the fucking drink. Don't love to see that. Is DJ a lock to beat Mackenzie Hughes? Mr. Magic Beans? We got to come up with a different name for him. But I don't think he's a lock. DJ's been kind of shitty in this event. I know he won it once, but didn't do much last year. I'm very hesitant to take the super elite guys in this event. It's too volatile. I don't love DJ to Is he a lock to beat Mackenzie Hughes? No. Am I so sure that he's rip-roaring to go? No, I'm not. Then again, I'll never get DJ right. So, the next match, though, Max Homa, Matthew Wolff. I don't think there's any chance Matt Wolff beats Max Homa tomorrow. Max Homa's going to win that match. Max Homa's my first pick. All right, we're not going in DraftKings order. We're going in order. Now, am I worried about DJ? I don't care. Am I worried about who would be later rounds? I don't care. It's not about the path. This is a fade Matt Wolff scenario. Now, Wolff was okay. I just think he's out of sorts. I think Max Homa's playing well. Max Homa last year, the first day of last year, he lost to Billy Horschel, 1-up on day 1. Comes back on day 2, beats Colin Morikawa, another California guy. So 0-1 going up against Colin Morikawa and puts up a fucking W. Then in day 3, he beats JT Poston. Gets into a playoff with Billy Horschel and loses after 3 holes. This whole thing could have been over. No Billy Horschel, WGC Match Play champion, if Max Homa gets the job done in a playoff. So he's 2-1 lifetime at this event. Max Homa's finished top 20 in his last 4 events. I'm not worried about the agronomy. And I don't think Matt Wolff has what it takes to beat him tomorrow. So I'm playing Max Homa. Now, can Max Homa win and then lose to Mackenzie Hughes, Mr. Magic Beans? Yeah. Can he face DJ and lose? Yeah. Hypothetically, I need Max Homa to win that match to advance. They just played together at Riviera, a couple of former champions. I played DJ that week. This is my one-and-done pick. It's DJ at Riviera. The guy's finished in the top 10 at Riviera 10 times in the last 11 years. Of course, he fucking misses the cut. Max Homa fucking smoked DJ those 2 days. He knows that he can play with him on his best day. He also respects DJ. He respects the shit out of him and is going to embrace that challenge. So I like Max Homa. All right, that's our first pick. Sorry, Charlie. I know you like DJ. I'm going against you there. Scotty Scheffler, Matthew Fitzpatrick, Tommy Fleetwood, Ian Poulter. Fucking British are coming. Scotty Scheffler. The British are coming. If you look at those 4 matches, Scotty Scheffler against Ian Poulter. Listen, Ian Poulter sucks. He's washed up. He's got nothing. But what if Scotty Scheffler is fat and happy? He made it to the finals last year. He's home. He's won twice. And they got Ian Poulter, who's like 65th in the world, hoping a big run puts him in the top 50. He gets into the Masters in a couple weeks. He's a match play, like, stalwart. What if Ian Poulter rises from the ashes and beats Scotty Scheffler to try to get himself into the Masters? It's on the table. So I'm not taking that match. Fitzpatrick, Tommy Fleetwood, who's going to win? Are you fucking kidding me? It's like the Spider-Man match. 2 of the same guys. They're fighting each other. What are we talking about here? I don't fucking know. Flip a coin. Who cares? Fuck those guys. All right? So we're out of that group. Billy Horschel, Thomas Peters, Tom Hoge, Min Woo Lee. There is not a chance in hell. I don't think. I say this with a lot of vim and vigor. There's no way Billy Horschel loses to Min Woo Lee. Right? He's got to win that match. Withdrew from the fucking players. A little sinus infection. defending champion. He's not going to lose to Min Woo Lee. Day one. Come on. Seriously? I'm not ready for that. I'm playing Billy Horschel. I don't give a shit about the path. I don't care about the other guys in this group. I don't care about Tom Hoagie's wedge game. Billy Horschel's going to beat Min Woo Lee, and then we'll deal with Thursday on Thursday. So I'll play Billy Horschel. Defending champion, of course, as you know. Pete Dye guy, whatever. Also, finished in the top 20 in his last 4 starts. 8-4-1 at this event. I know 7 wins last year helps. This is all about the fact that I think he's going to beat Min Woo Lee. I'm not thinking twice about it. Billy's in the lineup. Thomas Peters. What's the word? Not undeveloped. Underachieving talent. I guess Tom Hoagie. He's kind of hitting above his weight right now. I think it's a coin flip. Peters wins. That makes sense. Hoagie wins. Okay. Fine. It's a shit match. I don't care. I'm not picking anybody there. I'm gonna play Billy and hope for the best. Next match. Next group. Hatton, Berger, Siwoo, Bezadenhu. You know what's kind of funny? For most of this fantasy golf season, I've been shitting all over Christian Bezadenhu. If he walked in my living room, I wouldn't know who it was. I've never seen him do anything on a golf course that was like, oh, maybe this guy might be good. And people talk him up every week. My brother played him at the Valspar last week. And now I'm starting to hear, Bezadenhu, he might not be that good. Okay, yeah. I don't know what you've been watching. I know what I've been watching, and I don't see him hanging around any leaderboards of significance. I don't even know what his best finish is. I mean, the guy is irrelevant. Now, I thought maybe he'd get a lot of love because I don't think he made a cut last week. I don't know where he ended up finishing. But I played Tyrrell Hatton like as a it's like I told you so play. Yeah. Bezadenhu, like, who the fuck is this guy? He sucks. Hatton's been playing some good golf. He wasn't fantastic last week at the Valspar. But I'm going to go back to him. I think he's going to be Christian Bezadenhu. I do. And outside of that, nothing else matters. I think he's going to be Bezadenhu. That's what I'm picking. That's what I'm betting on. Small sample size. Don't worry about everything else. He's 6-6-2 in this event. It's not terrible. In his last 3 starts, he's got a 2nd, a 13th, and a 21st. Yes, he's getting progressively worse. I don't care. I still think he's going to beat Bezadenhu. He's been to the Sweet 16 in this event twice. Last year, tough draw. Tough draw last year. Tyrrell Hatton, he got a tie with Matt Wallace. Remember him? Well, feisty Euro. Lost to Sergio, maybe one of the greatest match players of all time. And they lost to Westy, another great match play player. Tough draw for Tyrrell last year. I think he's going to beat Bezadenhu. I'm going to play him, and I'm going to hope for the best. Now, you got Berger, you got Siwoo Kim. Siwoo Kim shaking that ass. You got the PGA, Pete Dye, Siwoo Kim. You got Daniel Berger. People love Daniel Berger. Very popular pick this week. Does Siwoo Kim shake that ass and beat Daniel Berger day one? Knock him out of the tournament? It's possible. Is Berger a lock to beat Siwoo Kim? Not really. Not a lock. But Hatton might be pretty close to locking that up. Christopher C. Obi Slender. I don't know who that is. Don't care. Not paying attention. You guys can shit on me all you want. So I'm going to play Hatton, hope for the best. Because that's what we're doing. We're rolling the dice. Only control what we can control. Next group. Cantlay, Sung Jae, Seamus Power, Keith Mitchell. I consider Sung Jae in. Seamus Power, another guy that I've been shitting on. He's not a top 60 player in the world. I don't give a shit what anybody says. He's punching above his weight. He's getting above his skis. He's out kicking his coverage, whatever. He had a great stretch of great golf in the fall into the beginning of the year, and good for him. You're in the majors now, big guy, and you got Sung Jae Im, who people are shitting on, that there's something wrong with him. He sucks with his irons. He sucks with this. He sucks with that. Let's just relax. Sung Jae Im's a top 20 player. He's going to probably beat Seamus Power. For salary reasons and roster construction reasons, I didn't roster him. But I like Sung Jae a lot. Cantlay, Mitchell, I don't fucking know. Patrick Cantlay is a goddamn enigma. Yes, he's good at Pete Dye. Yes, he's good with this agronomy. Yes, he's one of the best players in the world. Yes, the Masters is in 2 weeks. Yes, he's got a bad back, we think, and this is a really long week, and maybe not enthused about winning the whole thing. Just want to get some reps in. It's possible. Keith Mitchell, Am I gonna am I gonna feel good picking Keith Mitchell to beat Patrick Cantlay? No. But am I gonna feel comfortable pitching Cantlay to beat Keith Mitchell? No. I like him in that group, but I'm not playing him in DraftKings. He's gonna beat Seamus Power. All right. So that's that side of the bracket. We got Max Homa on top. We got Billy Horschel on the bottom, along with Terrell Hatton. Hopefully Hatton and Horschel meet in the quarters in a perfect world. All right, let's take a sip of water. Colin Morikawa, Jason Kokrak, Sergio Garcia, Bobby McIntyre. Is Colin Morikawa a lock to beat lefty Robert McIntyre? No. No, he's not a lock. I have this thing. You may have heard me mention it before on other pods or whatever. I had this take. Colin Morikawa, great on Jack Nicklaus golf courses, might not be so great on Pete Dye golf courses. I'm aware Colin Morikawa finished second at the Heritage once. But outside of that, no Colin type finishes on a lot of Pete Dye golf courses. Is it a coincidence? Probably. But he was shitty at the Players. I know the wind was an issue. Still doesn't change the fact that he was shitty at the Players. Yeah, McIntyre went on a run last year. There might be a thing to this lefty thing. And I'm just not comfortable 100% saying Colin is going to beat that guy. Feisty Euro? I'm not there. The big Saudi, Jason Kokrak against Sergio? I really could go either way with that. A lot of Kokrak sucks stuff this week. He could pull an upset over Sergio. Big Tex. Sergio could beat him, yeah. But could Kokrak beat Sergio? Yeah, he could. Not locking that up. Not locking up Sergio beat Kokrak. So therefore, fuck those guys. Moving on. Abe Answer, Webb Simpson, Brian Harman, Bubba Watson. Brian Harman was starred He was checked. He was going to be in the lineup. He was a possibility. But much like Sung Jae Im, due to roster construction, he didn't make it in. I like Harman to beat Webb. Getting some Webbs on the comeback trail chatter this week. Then I played. No, I didn't play Webb last year. I played against Webb last year. I got my ass kicked. Webb can handle the greens. I know that. He's got the comp courses. I think his history here isn't great. I am still worried about his health. Again, this is a marathon type of event. So I was kind of playing against that. People like Harman a lot, though, this week. Ownership doesn't really matter this week. Just win your first match. That's the only thing that matters. And I decided that Harman beating Webb was not a lock. Just much like I said, Webb beating Harman is not a lock. Answer Bubba. Again, we got the lefty thing. You got the Pete Dye thing for both guys. You know, I would like Answer. Bubba won this event before. Bubba's won at the Travelers. Bubba, you know, I can't. I'm not locking him up. I'm not locking up Abe Answer. I'm not locking up Bubba. Answer could be annoying. Oh, that was another narrative I forgot to mention. You got these things with like annoying guys that are assholes, pains in the ass, real sticklers for details, guys nobody likes. They seem to do well here. You Kevin Nas, you Billy Horschels. But what about the good guys? Who doesn't fucking love Scotty Scheffler? Made a run to the finals last year. Total crock of shit. All right? So I don't want to hear about it. Could it be an advantage? Yeah. Does it mean anything? No. Nothing means anything. Win your first match. That's what means something. All right, so no Answer, no Bubba, so fuck those guys. Louis, Paul Casey, Corey Connors, Alex Noren. Ball striking bastards. Yes. I knew before this tournament even started, before the brackets came out, before I heard anything, that Alex Noren was going to be a chalky guy. I knew that was going to happen. So this is like a big FU to all you Noren psychopaths. Louis Oosthuizen is better than Alex Noren. Like miles better at golf. Louis been playing shit golf most of the year. You have like an elite, almost super elite top 10 guy in Louis who has not been playing good golf. And he's got the Masters in 2 weeks. Now, he might WD. He might mail it, pack it in, whatever. Yes, always on the table. I never play this guy. Never, ever, ever, ever. He's a stiff. He could WD. He's always hurt. He sucks. Whatever. But this is a WGC event. Louis sucks, right? Everybody hates him now because his last 3 events, he's gone. Well, I don't have it here. He's got dog shit form. All right? Dog shit. What a clue. The case cracker. All right? Yes, he's been bad. Last year, he lost to Kevin Kisner. How's Kisner at this event? He lost to Matt Kuchar. How's Kuchar at this event? And then to make matters worse, he had to play Justin Thomas on the last day. All right, went 0-3. Was terrible last year. He was probably really chalky. And maybe that's why he sucked. He's got 3 top 10 finishes here. 2nd, 9th, and 5th. That's a lot. He's got as good a course history as anybody in this field. And I haven't heard one person pick Louis this week. We're all on Alex Noren's junk. Louis is better. He's better. Louis 13-9 here. Lifetime. You got a chance to take an elite player with no steam on him, no smoke, no chalk. Just to let Louis come in and go about his business and take on hotshot Alex Noren. What, are you fucking kidding me? Louis is going to beat that guy. He's going to beat that guy. Now, will he beat Paul Casey? Will he beat Corey Connors? I don't know. If he wants to, yeah, he will. You know why? Because he's better than those guys too. He's being treated as the fourth guy in this pod. And he's, oh shit, I just spit. But he's the best guy in this pod. He's the best guy. He's the best player. By a lot. I don't want to shut on Alex Noren too much. I like Alex Noren. Met his wife. Lovely. It's gone too far. We've gone too far. All right? So I like Louis. So we got Max Homa, Billy Horschel, Terrell Hatton, Louis Oosthuizen. That's not bad. That is not bad. Going to war with these guys. Just win your match tomorrow. That's all you got to do. Just win your match tomorrow. Just beat these fucking chumps that you're playing. They're not all chumps, but... All right, moving on. Xander, Finau, Herbert, Kanaya. Okay. Listen to me, you assholes. And I mean this with all due respect for most of you. I know he's got an easy draw. It's comical. And I'm glad people are picking him and taking him in the finals and taking him in the Final Four. And he's got an easy path. And he's this is a perfect event for Xander to win thing. That's the funniest. All right, fuck you. Fuck you. With that. I've been planning this all year. We're doing fine. We played okay in a couple of the California events at Phoenix. Saudi might have screwed us up a little bit. Don't always play great in Florida. Just kind of staying fresh, loosey-goosey, not playing too good, not being absolute dog shit. Just kind of going about our business quietly. I let Victor Hovland do this, and Scotty Scheffler do that, and Morikawa do this, and John Rahm do that, and JT do this, and DJ and Rory, and everybody just go to the front of the line. Yeah, go ahead. You guys go ahead and play through. I'll see you at Augusta. That's the plan. That's been the plan all along. And now all you assholes are picking him to make this great run and to have this great finish and blah, blah, blah. All the bullshit. All of it. All right, so fuck you. Kiss my ass. All right? You're not ruining my Masters. You're not. Now, although Xander nearly lost to Andy Sullivan on the first day last year, only to have Scotty Scheffler break his heart in a playoff. If I'm sticking to my only day one matters thing, I mean, Xander's in play. He's not. I don't think he's going to lose to this Takumi Kanaya. He's not going to lose that match. That'd be catastrophic. Catastrophic. And you know what's funny is that all you assholes put yourself in a position to rail on Xander if he doesn't go to the finals for you. Oh, see, Xander sucks. I knew it. You can't win either way. And if he goes to the finals, this is a perfect event for him. See, I was right. Yeah, fuck you. Don't think I don't see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. Tony Finau sucks, right? He needs to go get some swing lessons. He doesn't know what's going on. He can't play anymore. He's terrible. Xander's going to coast. Okay. What if you're wrong about that? What if it's match play and Tony Finau makes a whole bunch of birdies and birdies the par fives, and the guy that he's playing with hits one into the creek or the canyon, or gets stuck in a bush or something, and Finau wins 2-1. That's out of the realm of possibility. Scotty Scheffler could beat Xander last year, then Finau could beat Xander this year. I kind of hope he does. Is Finau a lock to beat Lucas Herbert? No, because he's been playing like shit. But can he? Yeah, of course he can. Finau versus Xander? Yeah, if you're going to base it only on current form, but you can take your current form and flush down the fucking toilet. Xander hits some errant shots. Finau could beat him. This idea that Xander's going to walk to the finals because he's got an easy path, it's like you're dumb. It's not, doesn't work like that. How's your Final Four team doing? All right? Like, it doesn't work like that. And you should know better. Shame on you. You have no respect. You have to respect your opponent. So, all right, moving on. JT, Kisner, Leishman list. I think my dad's taking Kisner as his one and done. I hope he put the pick in. I got nothing to add about that. JT, Luke List. Is JT a lock to beat Luke List? Well, Luke List actually has a win in his last couple events, as opposed to Justin Thomas. These two guys played in a playoff at the Honda a couple of years ago. JT won with a great shot. But I'm going to say no, it's not a lock. JT has not been particularly awesome in this event. And he's playing great. He's ready. He's ready for Augusta. And this might just get in the way. And although there is that JT likes to win an event the week before an important event. So there is that aspect of it. He's going to let his competitive juices get the best of him. But is he a lock to beat Luke List? I don't think so. Now, do I think Luke List is going to make enough putts? No. Might be, maybe they tie. But I don't think JT's a lock. Again, I'm worried about the elites. It's smart. It's just smart to worry about the elites. Kevin Kisner, Mark Leishman. Coin flip match, in my opinion. If you paid really super strong attention the last week, or maybe it wasn't last week's show, it was either last week's show or the recap show, that I said that there's a guy that I think I kind of like. Going to have to look into it, keep it at the back of my mind. One of those guys that's in like the 25 to 40 range in seeding that I think can make some noise, that I don't think will get a lot of buzz, that might be able to do something. And it was Mark Leishman. Believe it or not, Andy Lack, it was Mark Leishman. I can't believe that you liked him. I'm telling you, sometimes we share the same brain. But he's matched up against Kevin Kisner, and that's a tough matchup. That's a tough matchup. You say whatever you want. Kevin Kisner, all he does is putt. Yeah, well, that's kind of important in match play. And I can't, in good conscience, I can't do it with either one of those guys. So is Kisner a lock to beat Mark Leishman? No, Leish is like, you respect your opponent, man. Leish is good. So, fuck that guy. Jordan Spieth, Adam Scott, Justin Rose, Keegan Bradley. Where we do not share a brain, Andy Lack, is that I like Jordan Spieth a lot this week. You may not know this, Texas guy. I know you know that. I am not going to let a swing video influence my decision. I think that that's silly. And I know that you also think that that's silly because you said that when you were talking about the Bryson video. And you're not going to let that influence your decision. After you discussed how you can't touch Spieth after seeing that video. Just pointing that out. That seems to be an imbalance. But that's fine. You're a brilliant young man. And I will probably see you on Thursday. Hopefully. I like Spieth a lot. I think he's going to beat Keegan Bradley. That's all I want him to do is beat Keegan Bradley. I think he's going to beat Keegan Bradley. If we like Mackenzie Hughes so much with his magic beans, then why do we not like Jordan Spieth and his magic beans? Texas guy, home crowd. He's been good in this event, mind you. 9-5-3. Went 2-0-1 last year. He's finished 9th twice in the last 5 years. Last year, he beat Fitzy. He tied Matthew Wolff. He beat Corey Connors, ball striking bastard. If he could beat Corey Connors, he could beat Keegan Bradley. Fucking, that's a fact. He lost to Kuchar in the round of 16 last year. Kuchar went on to the Final Four. Kuchar was on a heater. His last 3 events, 2nd at Pebble, 60th at Phoenix. Okay, that's not great. 26th at Riviera. Okay. Missed the cut at the Players, wrong side of the draw. So I don't know where all this Spieth sucks stuff is coming from. Right? He just finished 2nd at Pebble not too long ago. It's not like he was terrible at Riviera, 26th. Yeah, Phoenix, 60th. Okay, fine. That was after a tough week at Pebble. I'm okay with that. Missed the cut at the Players. A lot of guys missed the cut at the Players, especially guys that are on the wrong side of the draw. He's in Austin. He's a Texas guy. He's fucking playing Keegan Bradley. I'm going to play Spieth. I don't even think I have to fucking defend this. I think Spieth's a lock to beat Keegan. All right? Who's the other guy in the group? Adam Scott, Justin Rose. What are you? Flip a coin. Like the same guy. Adam Scott's a lock to beat Justin Rose? What are you, fucking nuts? Is Rose a lock to beat Adam Scott? What are you, nuts? Bet both of these guys at the Masters in 2 weeks and call it a day. Bye. Fuck those guys. All right. All right, last 2 pods. You having fun? I'm having fun. Joaquin Niemann, Kevin Na, Russell Henley, Mav McNeely. People love themselves some Russell Henley. Best iron player in the world, apparently. Best wedge player. Just unbeatable. Except for every fucking tournament he's lost in the last, 4 years. But other than that, he's unbeatable. He's going up against Kevin Na, another pain in the ass. Who's winning that match? Kevin Na or Russell Henley? I don't know. Who knows? They're like the same guy. Good ball strikers, good putters. Same guy. On a short golf course? Yeah. So, no idea. Played well at the Sony. When Sam Burns WD'd, have Mav McNeely got in the field? Thought about it for a second. I said, Mav McNeely, 2nd at the Heritage. Pete Dye track. Makes a lot of putts. That could be a fucking pain in the ass. That could be interesting. Draw comes out. It's got Joaquin Niemann. I like Mav McNeely. That's my upset pick. I have two guys that are in like the sixes or in the lower four seed. I like Mav McNeely. Joaquin Niemann has a win. The Masters is in 2 weeks. I respect Joaquin Niemann. It's a tall task to beat him, especially after the ball striking display he put on at Genesis. It really was impressive. Can he jar that and just bring it to Augusta in 2 weeks? He better hope so. There's a world where 5 days of match play is kind of like, I don't know about that. I don't know if I want to do that. I'm kind of playing good golf right now. The clock's ticking. And then you got Mav McNeely, who's like, I'm so thankful to be in this field. Let me make the most of it. Let's make some putts and let's steal one. And if he beats Niemann on day one, I'm telling you, Niemann's headed for the exits. He'll lose to Na or Henley, whoever he's playing, and he'll just go to Augusta. It's a hunch. It's a gut play. And my friend Charlie always tells me, just always go with your gut. And I just have a thing. I have a feeling about Mav McNeely this week, just based on a 1 second place finish at the Heritage and the fact that he's a good putter. I'm riding with it. And one of these bottom 4 seeds is going to win. Multiple bottom 4 seeds are going to win. I just hope that Mav McNeely is one of them. So I'll play Mav McNeely. According to Pat Mayo, that's a very popular pick in the 6,000s. Okay. My boy Joe Idoni really like Joaquin Niemann, though. Well, they both can't win. They both can't advance. That I'm sure of. So we'll see. We'll see. Last group, Victor Hovland, Will Zalatoris, Cameron Tringali, and Seb Straka. The other long shot I like is Seb Straka. They both finished 7th at the Players. It was kind of funny because I looked at the last couple of events and Seb Straka tied with Victor at the Players. I think I don't know if they skipped Bay Hill or I don't know where Victor finished at the Honda. I don't know who played where or what. I don't have it all memorized. Didn't write it down because my internet was out. But I know that Seb Straka has a win and Victor Hovland doesn't. I know that Victor Hovland may have a questionable short game. I know Seb Straka, much like Sebastian Munoz, could go out there and put up a 7 under, make 7 birdies, and bye-bye Victor. That is in play. Seb Straka's playing some good golf, and I just think it's a live dog. Victor, maybe Hovland doesn't get up and down. Maybe Seb makes a birdie. You never know. Hovland lost to Kevin Streelman last year. He lost to Streelman. He could lose to Seb Straka. I don't have Straka in my lineup because he's like 7,000. I couldn't fit him in. Even if I took Harmon or tried to do some finagling, couldn't get there. But I like Straka a lot. Zalatoris, Cameron Tringali. Give me a break. If either one of them won their match, Tringali beat Zalatoris because Zalatoris yipped a few, or Zalatoris beat Tringali, neither one would surprise me. I don't care. I like Straka to beat Victor. So, I didn't even fill out a bracket. Okay? I have no idea who's going to win some of these pods. And if you don't like that, I don't care. My job is to pick a one-and-done guy. My job is to pick a DraftKings team. And I did that. So, who's going to win? No idea. And you know what's something? You guys don't know either. You might get lucky. Where are all those Billy Horschel tickets from last year? Can we see those? Now, it's not impossible. It's not impossible to find a winner. No, Bubba was a popular win. Kisner might have been a popular win. Maybe even Kuchar. But I am going to take. Now, there's a WGC. If you look at the prize fund for the purse for this event, it's the same as the elevated status events. It's up there. It's in the top 10. It's not. They're all tied. Might be like tied for 6th. It's a top money event, WGC. So you want to pick a top 10 player in the world because it's big money. Well, you don't. Not you want to. I want to pick a top player in the world because I want to give myself a decent chance. But considering the format and the volatility, it's like, maybe I don't. So for OWGR related purposes, let's see here. If I just wanted to pick a top 10 player in the world, Rahm, Morikawa, Hovland, Cantlay, Scheffler, Smith, Cam Smith's not in it. JT, Rory's not in it. Xander. Wow. 3 of the top 10 players in the world are not here. How about that? I don't love any of these guys to make a huge run. So I'm not going to take any of those guys in my one and done because I don't think any of them are going to win. Could they win? Of course. Of course. But I think they are seeking life elsewhere. But you know who I think? I'm going to take Louis. He's ranked 14th in the world. If you take out the guys that aren't here, Hideki, Burns, Rory, Cam Smith, that's 4 guys. That makes Louis number 10. Perfect. He fits. My other one and done, do I take Billy Horschel? Go back to them? Go back to Billy? Do I take Max Homa? Kind of like Max Homa. I do. If we're projecting, and we shouldn't, say Gooch comes out of that bracket, Gooch and Homa are good friends, Homa's going to dust him. And then we got a possibility of you got John Rahm. No, Rahm's not going to make it. Then you got some scrub at the top. I think Homa is primed and ready for a big run. So I might take Max Homa because he's more fun to root for than Billy Horschel. And I really don't think there's any chance in the world that Max Homa is going to lose to Matthew Wolff tomorrow. Same thing for Billy Horschel to Minwoo Lee, but then I don't have to worry about Tom Hoagie. I don't have to worry about Scotty Scheffler or Fitzpatrick or Fleetwood or one of those annoying Euros. I say annoying. Annoying in the sense, pain in the ass to beat. I love Tommy Fleetwood. Tommy Fleetwood is not annoying. You know what I mean? Annoying to play. So, if I have Billy Horschel and he's playing Tommy Fleetwood, I got to root for Billy Horschel to beat Tommy Fleetwood or Scotty Scheffler? Come on. That sucks. So, Louis, Max Homa. I already used Hatton. And I already used – who else do I have on my team? I already used Spieth. I already used Hatton. So, I'm going to go with I might be able to use Spieth, actually. I should discount double check that. Please hold. Please hold. 20 And my one and done notes here. No, I can use Spieth too. I can't use Hatton. I can't use Hatton, and I can't use. Who else did I say? No, I can use Spieth because I'm going to use Louis in that spot anyway. So maybe I'll take Spieth. Well, Texas guy, Scotty Scheffler can make it to the finals here. Why can't Jordan Spieth? And if you and little fun fact, if you want to apply the Spieth just wants to get to the Masters. Last year, the week before the Masters, he won the Valero. Just remember that. Spieth don't mind winning the week before. It's about getting right. And he needs to get right. Right? Right. But if we're projecting, which we shouldn't do, it should only be about who the first match is. If we're projecting and you got a possibility of a JT or a Kisner or a Leishman, I like all those guys. That could be a pain in the ass. Don't want to deal with that. But if he can get past those guys, I think he's going to be able to get past. If he can get to the Elite Eight, I think he's going to go to the Final Four. That's what I'm trying to say. Spieth Kisner. Spieth JT. Oof. That's exciting. Spieth Leishman. Bunch of Travelers guys. All right, so I have to think about that. I think I like Homa. I'll look at it. All right, so that's it. That's the show. I got nothing else, I don't think. Yes, it's a long show, Rendon, but it's a long bracket. And I think I gave you a very important piece of information that you're not going to listen to, and that's probably why you're going to lose. So, how about that? Okay. All right. Anybody got anything? If not, I'm going to go. We'll get this shit live. I appreciate you. I'm sorry for the delay. Again, shout out to Mario for hooking me up with his Wi-Fi. And, yeah, that's it. I got nothing else. We'll have Norin too. All right, Red. Well, you're going to lose tomorrow. And then you're up the creek. Nice talking to you, Rendon. Thank you. Me and Rendon put bets in this morning together. Timmy Tommy Power. I tweeted that out. Fucking see you then. Let's fucking go. I'm excited. I tweeted that out. Saw it. Ready to go. Let's fucking go. All right, anybody else? So that's my team. All right? That's my team. Max Homa, Billy Horschel, Tyrrell Hatton, Louis, Spieth, and Mav McNeely. Let's fucking go. Big day tomorrow. Big day. Let's get this done. Let's win those matches tomorrow. One upset, and then should fucking coast. Should coast tomorrow. Should be a rocking chair day. I should not be worried about any of these guys and their first round matches. Shame on them. Shame on them if they lose their first round match tomorrow. With the exception of Mav McNeely. That's a big ask. All right? I appreciate it. JT, Norin, Scotty Scheffler, home, a Final Four. No. That's horrendous. That's horrendous. Dave Rhino-Booyah. You're gonna be texting me tomorrow. Who should I live bet? All those guys are gonna be gone, with the exception of Max Homa, by the way. That's a good pick. All right. I'm gonna go. Thank you very much. You can like, you can retweet, you can share, you can do whatever you want. You can subtweet, you could do nothing. All right? I'm not going to let it define me. All right? Shout out Joe Idoni. All right, thanks a lot. Good luck. Recap, winning show on Sunday. Michael Milwaukee? That's a great comment, Michael Milwaukee. I appreciate that. Yes, you got to be unique. Check my phone. I can't right now. All right. Thanks for quote tweeting the show, Charlie. I'm sure that's what you're referencing. All right, take a screenshot. Love it. All right. I will big fan of Mario. I like that. We love Mario. Yeah, couldn't have done the show without Mario tonight. All right, thanks, guys. I will see you Sunday night. I think I'm sitting on a big one. Then again, we always feel good when our brackets are filled out until that first buzzer beater or that loss in a playoff. So we'll see what happens. All right, good luck to all of you. Thank you, and I will see you Sunday night. All right.